Okay, start.
Okay. A very good afternoon, respected ma'am and dear friends. So today I'll be taking you along to the one of the most important ecosystems from the North American continent. The first one being the world's largest land biome, which is located in the northwestern side of the Quebec, which is located in Canada. It is also called to be known as snow forest or taiga because of its very appropriative nature of winters around the region. So taiga, it is based from a Russian word, which means that it is characterized by the coniferous forest, mostly consisting of pines, spruces, and larches. So the succession here are can be carried out in different pathways, but the most primary one, which we could see along with the different successions happening together. Firstly is the primary succession, where it is the most basic type of succession, which took a very long period of time because of the larval burnings or the uh, retreating marshes. Then we can also see the other type of succession, which is the secondary succession, and how it took. It was pretty much quick as compared to this primary one, because here we can see a well-established coniferous forest fire came down only to be left nothing but the soil which it had earlier, and slowly it started to graduate the vegetation, primarily being the grass. Then uh, gradually like low level shrubs and high level shrubs were regrown at the areas. Then this is a complex kind of a variety found over here, which is nor a shrub nor a tree, so it is called as shrub trees. And then finally the trees are being carried out at the low level, and the grasslands are increasing, and the well established, just we can see the earlier before forest kind of situation is being established, and the whole forest system rejuvenates itself. So this one particularly is a classic example from the Canadian forest fire occurred in the 1992. Now moving on to the other type of succession which I have taken, which is one of the global headquarters of the nutrient network called as the Cedar Creek ecosystem. It is a part of the research study of the University of Minnesota in the USA. So here also it is being considered as the birthplace of the modern science ecology system, because here the succession levels or the study has been prolonged since the year 1947, where when they found out about it, and they have measured it at each and every step. So that's how we are known to these systems at each and every minute level of it. Here on the right corner, we can see the photo taken in the year 1966 by Sir Donald Lawrence. It was the then Cedar Creek, and this is the now Cedar Creek, where huge plots are being located. And this is the found of type of system which they carry out, because they have found that it increases the soil nitrogen in their activities, which we can see here. This is the type where they interact a large number of species in their spread of 150 plots, with around 60 species being cultivated at the same time in a combination of 4 by 4. Uh, Here, the forest burn is, if not occurred in once in 7 or once in a year, they do prescribed burning, which we can see here, which according to the winds at that particular day, they carry out the fires, and primarily in the old savanna region, so that the succession can be begin from the starting itself. Then on the left, we can see one of the researchers taking out the nutritional experiments which are required at the fields. And on the like on the lower part, we can see a biocon experiment, which is the biodiversity carbon dioxide nitrogen experiment being carried out. So in that, they what do they do is, these are the poles which are located in the fields, which regulate the carbon dioxide level of the fields, and if there's the low amount of carbon dioxide present in the whole mass of field, which is around in 500 acres, they blow out the carbon dioxide as per the requirements, so that the requirements of the field or the plant are not they don't hamper the succession which is progressively happening uh, in the particular field. Also in the background, we can see the Cedar Creek Lake, which was formed just because due to the succession it had taken place. So thank you. The main acknowledgement which I would like to give to the University of Minnesota, which is on YouTube as well, and they have very good, at the same time, live results of their videos as well. So thank you.